Hi guys, Joe from Nest marketing team here again. I've been doing some research recently on what services Nest offer and what percentage of you guys actually use those services. The MyMA suite covers quite a range of things, and not all of those things are applicable to all businesses, so obviously not everybody uses every feature. But one feature that I'm surprised that more people aren't using is the MyMA websites. Now, a huge proportion of you are using the sites, but because websites are such a business critical thing, and you can have a MyMA website today if you wanted one, and it's already covered in the in the charge that you're already paying to Nest, I'm surprised that everybody isn't using them. So I'm going to walk you through MyMA websites today, why I think they're such a great thing, and why I think you guys should be using them if you're not already. So the takeaways I really want you to have from today is that MyMA websites are custom designed for martial arts schools. They're safe and secure for not just you, but anyone visiting the site. All the hosting and setup and all the boring stuff is taken care of on our end. It meets all the modern web design standards, so it works on every device. It's easy to customize with your brand colors, easy to maintain with any content. All the SEO basics are taken care of, and we provide the tools within the MyMA websites for you to manage the SEO for the site. And it's completely future-proof because we are actively developing MyMA sites all the time to bring new features, new design standards, new web standards, so that it will continue functioning, at a peak for the lifetime of the site. So here is the example MyMA site that we have set up. I'm going to walk you through just a few features here. If you have any experience in web management, or if you've managed websites for in other jobs, you might be familiar with the back end. If you log in to the back end, the dashboard of MyMA websites, it might be familiar to you. That's because MyMA websites are built on WordPress. Now, WordPress is a platform that was originally designed just for blogging, but over the years has developed into a platform that basically any website can be built on top of. So much so that 30% of the internet actually runs on WordPress sites. Walt Disney, TechCrunch, CNN, you're in good company basically if you have a WordPress site, if you have a MyMA site. It's an open source platform, which means that the nuts and bolts of the thing, the sort of core engine, is available for anybody to use, anybody to develop, which is a good thing because everybody can see how it works, so there's nothing sort of dodgy in there, and people are constantly developing and tweaking for performance. So 30% of people use it is because it's a solid system, and you can build on top of it. So what we've done is we've taken the core of WordPress and we've used everything we've learned by being in the martial arts industry for so long, and we've built a platform that's perfectly designed to host martial arts websites on top of WordPress. So we host all these sites ourselves. We have servers here in the UK that we host these on, and we've developed it, like I said, we've developed it ourselves to be quite lightweight, and because it's hosted in the UK and a lightweight platform, it's optimized for speed. Now, this might not seem like a big deal, but when you load a website, studies have shown that if it takes more than 4 seconds to load that site, up to 40% of people are going to click away. So it's really important. Seconds do matter when you're loading a site, and Google ranks sites more favourably if they are optimised for speed. So we've worked quite hard on that. I don't want to harp on too much about the technical aspects about the site, but another good thing is that all MyMA sites have HTTPS. They have this SSL certificate out of the box. What that means is that when a user is inputting details or navigating the website, all the data between their computer and the servers that it's stored on is completely encrypted. It's safe, it's secure. Google is very keen on having sites with an SSL certificate, so much so that they've started putting this sort of scary looking not secure on Chrome browsers if you visit a site that doesn't have an SSL certificate. And they've started penalising sites that don't have SSL certificates, so they appear lower in the rankings. So not only is it safe, it's important for the visibility of your site, and it makes your site more trustworthy when visitors come to it. So this is very important. So another thing that we've sorted out is the cookies for the website. I know everyone's sick of hearing about GDPR, but one of the major things of GDPR is this cookies acceptance. It's the same thing as receiving emails. You need to be able to opt in to these tracking cookies and then withdraw that consent if needs be. So we made sure that all MyMA website have this add-on, so that when you visit the site, before any cookies are dropped on their browser, they have to accept it. It's this black bar at the bottom, and it was a bit difficult for us to set this up because we wanted to make sure that you guys could use your Google Analytics and your Facebook Pixel to monitor the effectiveness of your ad campaigns. but we had to make sure that we were GDPR compliant. So we worked on that and managed to find a way that you can easily add your Google Analytics code or Facebook Pixel to the site, and it'll automatically be embedded into this add-on, so that when people come to the site, they can accept that tracking information. So, like I say, all the technical stuff is all taken care of. It might seem sort of minor and a little bit boring and nerdy, but SSL certificates, cookie control, hosting, these are all the boring, tedious, terrible stuff about hosting a website. And the important thing is we take care of that all for you. All you have to worry about is the content of the website. Now, these sites, like I say, they're made for martial arts schools, and the main thing you want people to do when you come to your site is book a trial lesson. So if they Google your site, you'll pop up all the information they might be searching for about your name and number is here, and there's this big button, book a free trial lesson. So when they click on that, they'll be taken to this booking area with all your lessons that you've activated in MyMA all ready to go. The information about age group and style and class, all this is sort of customizable in MyMA, so you can show people what classes you've got. If they book a free trial lesson, they'll be automatically added as a prospect into MyMA. Now from that point, a series of emails will be triggered that will go out staggered up until the actual date of the lesson. So you don't have to do anything. They'll book a lesson, they'll get email reminders to tell them to turn up on the day. Afterwards, you guys can do what you want with that prospect. You can use the tag system to enable certain triggers, certain additional triggers to remind them to come again or to offer them special offers, whatever you guys want to do. By the way, all the GDPR stuff about opting in to marketing communication is all taken care of at the booking stage. So again, you don't have to worry about that. If you want to send them a marketing message as a prospect, you'll only be able to do that if they've opted in. So you can send marketing messages out and not have to worry about it because we've taken care of the opt-in for you. So like I said, all you guys really have to worry about is the content, and there's a huge range of things that you can do. You can put an about us, you can talk about the different type of classes, you can have a gallery to show some of the more interesting stuff that happens in your class. You can have a timetable of your weekly or monthly events. You can have a blog, which by the way, we definitely advise that you do, even if you don't have a MyMA website. Having a consistently updated, relevant blog that you're putting out there that's sort of unique content, that is key to SEO. That is the stuff that brings traffic to your site, blogging about it. So like I say, WordPress was originally built as a blogging platform, so using WordPress you can easily add content to the site. Like I said, MyMA websites are being constantly developed. We're rolling out the shop feature where you can sell any gis or safety equipment or anything relevant to the school, hoodies, you can put all that on the shop. And we're working on this payment platform so that you can take payments for one-off events that aren't related to the classes. If you have sort of a summer camp or a seminar, then you just want to take a single payment for, we're working on implementing that. So it's quite difficult to show you all the different features just on these static images. So this is, like I say, this XYZ Academy is just a demo site that we've set up. I'm going to put a link to that in the description so you guys can go on, have a click around, see the different features and see if it's the right thing for you. So that's MyMA websites, guys. I really do think they're worth having. Like I said at the beginning, they are custom designed for martial arts schools. They're safe and secure with all the SSL stuff. All the hosting and everything's taken care of by us. That's all included. It meets all the modern web design standards, so if you're looking at it on a tablet or a mobile, it's all clean, it all folds in and works well no matter what device people are looking at. It's easy to customize. You can change the colors, you can change the pictures, you can add your logo. We're actually working on several different themes at the moment, so most of the websites, they have that same basic structure at the moment, but if you're wanting to further customize that to fit your brand, we're working on a range of themes that you can use. That's coming in the future. All the SEO basics taken care of on our end. Like I say, sort of speed and SSL certificates, but also we've added features where you can tweak the settings of the page to make sure that each page is perfectly optimized to get traffic. And since we're constantly developing and adding to it and making sure that it meets all these standards, it's future-proof, so you can carry on using this website, and we'll always make sure that all the basics are taken care of for you. If you have a MyMA website already, put your link in the comments, and people can see the different types of sites that you can build, how the content really makes the site. If you don't have a MyMA website, you can sort one out today. It's really quick and easy to do it. I'll put a link to the documentation in the description of this video so you can have a look through on how you can set it up. It's really simple though on MyMA. It's just, we'll walk you through step by step. And if you have any trouble, you can always email us. And if you have a website already and you want to switch over to a MyMA website, if you have already own a domain, we can help you transfer that domain to link to your new MyMA website. So thanks for listening, guys, and I'll see you next time.